See how that's how long it's been.
Don't care.
You see what I'm saying? All he want to do is whoop.
For the record, oh yeah, he said he whooped him last time.
I didn't even know.
From SoFi Stadium. A fairly short kick from the 14. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in L.A. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Los Angeles offense and the man in charge of it in his second season with 13th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford's first season in Los Angeles could not have gone better as he proved to be the missing piece that brought the Rams a Lombardi trophy. It was a very well-deserved moment for the 13th-year pro who was 12th all-time in yards and touchdowns, but had never experienced a postseason victory before that season. Now, he just called him a Super Bowl champion, and boy, did he embrace the Rams offense from the start with almost 5,000 yards and 41 touchdowns in 2021.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, that's into the hands of Akers, complete. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, 85 yards. And the Rams go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. An extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns on their way out now for the first time. And we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense. And that's Deshaun Watson. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Sliding out of the pocket. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. After the interception, here's Stafford. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Shoves him away. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs. and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A nice tiny little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position. And only one play to score it. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Deshaun Watson and the Browns offense back onto the field. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They run again on 1st down. Chubb. They find some open field here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Watson, that's complete. It's foul. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Watson now to throw. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. We started the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. They run for it with Hunt. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And the margin for error gone now after the pick 6 a moment ago. This is a tie ball game now as they start 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Stafford here coming off his pick 6.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now it's Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
After 4 years each in Jacksonville and Chicago, Allen Robinson made a big jump by joining the reigning champs. Hoping to shake off career lows from last season and get back to being a catch machine. Here's a catch for him there and a 1st down pickup.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the 39, Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Jadeveon Clowney with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 16.
They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
James has got it. Complete.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Offense oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Powering forward. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, a 22.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
3rd and long, it's Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still first down.
That false start knocks him back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
York now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And some room to... There he goes, right side. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Kupp as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So that, Charles, his second touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. So we've reached halftime in a wild... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going.
Stafford now to throw. Akers back-to-back catches. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? We're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On first down, Stafford here. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Bryant with a catch right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now Chubb running right. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Get something together.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Throw complete to Bell. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. It'll be a pickup of 4. And the Browns are going to have a first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. There's a nice move. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down and 4, Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. They'll give it to Chubb. And this time he is in. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
Play action. Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. Uses the stiff arm. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw is Watson. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this two shall pass, and if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Browns drive about to get started.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. 130 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Faking the give. Now Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Watson's throw hauled in by Bell.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go up the middle with Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And he is going to have the first down. And that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Watson off play action. On the move to his left. And that is incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game. But to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. L.A. readies for its next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And my goodness, another interception.
It ain't right when the shoe don't fit it, though. Let's go, man. It ain't right when the shoe don't fit, though.
What you talking about the shoe don't fit?
I'm barely saying
You high.
I'm high now. I'm using
Heinz.
Oh, I'm high. Oh, okay. I'm so like, what?
Heinz. You don't know what Heinz is? You know what Heinz is, don't you?
The Browns will use the first of the 3 timeouts. It's just their first.
You heard him say he wanted revenge. So what is that?
And I got it.
You catching up, motherfucker. We just even Steven. It ain't like you took the lead or nothing.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Like I say is,
Yeah, you catching up, nigga.
like I say is, get off him.
Let the time run out. You won. Now we even Steven.
Now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a
Yeah.
timeout on the field.
He called time out because he won't try to get his son down.
No, I'm out here field goal range, so I'm gonna try to go for a field goal.
Oh.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game.
On the money.
His kick is absolutely perfect.
What the fuck was I gonna do?
Extend their lead even further.
I wasn't even gonna try to block that motherfucker.
They pad that lead.
Shit. Save some time. Hell, I might go run this bitch back. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Look, he gonna give it to me too. Look, make sure it stay in the field.
Yep.
This one taken just inside the 10.
I didn't even try to run that one.
Kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense.
Oh yeah, I know he gonna win. When they come back too, I'm already here.
You wasn't gonna get no fancy cup, no.
Right then, going with
I'll
you.
be back.
Okay. Okay, cool. Fine with me.
Come on, man.
Trash can that.
Hold up. Hold on, man.
Yeah, that's how you know you're getting old. Damn. Yeah, Nick Chubb say today, man. Chad, y'all see this Chad Chubb or die? Okay, Cooper Cook got that 75-yard run. We ain't gonna say too much about it. Ain't that right, Cook? Ain't that right, Cook? We ain't gonna say too much about it. Okay, he had more passing yards than me, though, but look at it, though. I'm just talking, man. You know, I had to get my ones back. I had to get my ones back last week, man. He beat me, bro. Cause he beat me, man. I ain't like that. He blew me out, and I blew him out. That's why. That's exactly why, bro. I'm not going anywhere, Chip. I'm not going anywhere. Where's he go? I'll be back, though. And so, yeah, I'll be back.